Sarah or for these little monsters? Kid, you gotta look at the bigger picture. Can't. All I know is my sister got hurt. That's when one of the parents scoffed. Maybe you should ask yourself why it was just your sister out of the whole class who got picked on. I bet she did something to deserve it. Takes two to tango, you know? I punched him in the face and he started bleeding. What the hell, man? I'm gonna kill you. I was seeing red. I was about to beat him senseless, but the cops grabbed me. Easy, kid. You hurt him. You'll be paying his medical bills. My mom pulled me back too. I looked at her face, covered in tears, and my heart sank. Officer, we're pressing charges. How many years are they looking at? The cop sighed. I understand how you feel, but realistically, even if we go by the book, they'll probably get a few days in juvie and a couple thousand in fines. They're minors. A few days? A few $1,000s? My brain exploded. I turned and saw the little shit smirking. Hearing they might get juvie time, the parents got worried about a record and started signaling their kids. The three of them rushed up to me, bowing and apologizing. Wendy grabbed my hand. I'm sorry. We know we messed up. It won't happen again. I felt something hard in her palm and looked down. She'd slipped me a bloody hair clip. The one I gave Sarah. It had a few strands of hair stuck to it, probably ripped right out of Sarah's head. Fuck. I was about to slap her, but her dad pulled her behind him. I'm sorry, Danny. She was crying crocodile tears. Hit me. Do whatever you want. She was crying, but her right hand was giving me the finger. I'm gonna kill you. Calm down. The cop stepped between us again. The family's upset. We'll talk about this later. You guys gotta go. The house was dead silent. It was almost 10, and Sarah still wouldn't come out. We were sitting outside her bedroom door, nobody willing to leave. Mom, Dad, go to bed. I'll watch over her, I said. How can I sleep with Sarah like this? My dad asked. Mom patted his back and leaned on his shoulder, her eyes all red and swollen, her tears long gone. Those bastards might come back tomorrow. You need to rest, I said. He's right, Mom said. Listen to Danny. She'll be safe with him. Dad sighed heavily and slowly walked away. He used to work construction and hurt his back lifting sandbags. It got worse as he got older. Now all he can do is slap on a pain patch. Watching his hunched over figure, my throat tightened. I was so angry. After my parents turned off the lights, I knocked on the door twice. Long, then twice short. That was our code. I used to sneak her out for late night snacks. I would slip her candy when Mom and Dad weren't looking. We'd go have fun. But this time, I didn't get to see Sarah's smiling face. Sarah, I whispered. Can I come in? I had a key to her room. Still nothing. I had a bad feeling. I grabbed the key and unlocked the door. The smell of blood hit me like a punch in the gut. The sheets were soaked in blood. Sarah was lying there, half her body covered in it. Her wrists had these deep, jagged cuts. Sarah. I picked her up and ran out. Mom, Dad. Sarah tried to kill herself. The hospital. 1 in the morning. I sat on a cold chair, staring at the operating room doors. Every time a nurse came in or out, I jumped. I'm 12 years older than Sarah. I was in 6th grade when Mom had her. When she was pregnant, my uncle teased me saying, "You're getting a sister? Your mom and dad won't love you anymore." So I didn't like her at first. Until one day after school, I saw Mom being discharged with a small baby in her arms. She was sucking her thumb, covered in a fresh baby smell. My mom looked at her with an endless amount of love. I was jealous. Then Sarah woke up, looked at me with her big eyes, and laughed. Mom said she was crying up a storm at the hospital, but she laughed at the sight of her brother. She likes her brother. That's when I realized she wasn't so bad. When she turned 3 or 4, she would follow me, waiting for me at the door to give me a hug when I got home. When I did my homework, she would watch, putting her head on the table. Mom would ask, "Danny, do you want some fruit?" I would shake my head. Then Sarah would say, "My brother doesn't want any. Want some milk?" I would nod. Then Sarah would run and say, "My brother does." Mom would laugh. Sarah is her brother's sidekick. She would carefully put the milk on the table and ask,